welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. Today we are making our number 2 best-selling men's soap. It is inspired by the song Hotel California by the Eagles. The scent is called Dark Musk from Nature's Garden. And this is one of those fragrances that if you sing to yourself the first line of the song and you smell this soap, you understand exactly why we called it Hotel California. This fragrance flies off this soap flies off the shelves with both men and women. It is a unisex scent, but mostly it's geared toward the men. This is one of the few scents I also make in body butters for men and lotions for men. Like I said, it sells very, very well. I have to grab one of my little cups here and my scale because I forgot to measure out my fragrance. So we have to do that. Okay. Alright, let's get the scale out of here. Okay, so I'm going to get this all mixed up and then we'll go over our colors. In my lye water as usual. Let me put some gloves on. Boy, I'm unprepared today. I have sea salt and sodium hydroxide, distilled water, and organic cane sugar in my lye water. Okay, let me mix this up. I'm going to put my organic Greek yogurt in there. Boy, this is going to cool down my batter quite a bit. I just took this out of the fridge. I think I've mentioned it before that I freeze my yogurt. I buy it in big containers from the grocery store. And then I freeze it to, it keeps for up to 6 months, and then I can just use it as I need it. Okay. All right, for our colors, we have lapis blue, and we're going to deal with the lapis blue first. And we have banana boat yellow. We have orange salsa. And I have titanium dioxide, and we are going to use some of the natural batter color. So, but first, we're going to put a layer of solid blue down. This soap's design has not changed since the very beginning. I love the front of Hotel California, the album. I love the cover of that. And I just got a great palm tree mold, so I might, next time I make it, I might do some palm trees. But what I'm going to do is I am going to make this as even as possible between these jugs. So we're just going to start with a little bit. And then we'll move on from there until we have pretty even parts. Okay, and I'm going to put the rest in the natural batter one. But we are going to keep this bowl because we're going to do an in the pot swirl with our orange, yellow, white, and natural batter. So it doesn't matter if I get it completely scraped out because we are using that natural color. Okay, so let me work with my blue first. Let me stir this in. I'm going to put a little bit of fragrance in there. This fragrance plays very well too. So I will stick blend this blue because I need it to set up, and this fragrance, like I said, it plays really well. It'll take a long time for it to thicken up if I don't take my stick blender to it. Alright, Freddie. Okay, that's all the stick blending we're going to have to do. Oh, excuse me, no, it's not, because we have to stick blend our white. Which, while this is setting up, I'll wash Freddie here so we don't get any blue in our white. Okay, here is my mold. Make sure you guys can see it. Oh, smells amazing. I love this fragrance. So if it's one that you haven't tried, you have to try it. It's absolutely beautiful, and like I said, if you sing the first line in your head and smell this fragrance, you get it. You absolutely get it. This was, I mean, as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, that's it. And I wasn't even necessarily looking to do a Hotel California soap. So, even though, you know, it's one of my favorite albums of all time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spray this with some alcohol. And we're going to let this set up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix all of these colors. I'll even mix the white off camera so you guys don't have to deal with the blending, but I'm not going to put the fragrance in it yet. The fragrance doesn't rise, doesn't accelerate, so I'm going to take care of all that while we're gone. So I will be right back. Okay, so we're all set up with the blue. We're going to do an in the pot swirl with these colors. Putting all of the natural batter in. I love the way the natural batter comes through in the final bars. Okay. And then finally the white. Okay. Now we are going to bring our mold back in there. Make sure you guys can see it. And I am going to use my spatula to break the fall because I really don't want this to break through. And I'm just going to let it go. Okay. Now I'm gonna pound this, so excuse the noise. Grab my washcloth. I've got soap all over my counter and over my mold. Okay. I'm gonna swirl this a little bit. Okay, there is Hotel California. Let me bring you in a little bit closer so you can see it. Because I can't pick it up, it's really liquidy. So hopefully you guys can see how gorgeous it is. And I will be back in 18 to 24 hours to cut this guy. See you then. Hi guys, we're back to cut Hotel California. I'm gonna have to clean these bars up. Okay, let me I wanted to discuss with you guys something. I got an email from a customer that they wanted to know how they could find a certain scent on our website, because everything is, you know, inspired by song and named after a song. It's kind of hard to tell. Well, on our website, we have a search bar. And in that search bar, you can put, for instance, lavender. And because I put the descriptions of the scents in the description of the product, that every soap that has lavender in it will come up. So you'll be able to find your scents that way. You know, even like the ones that are dupes of stuff, like Love Spell, Maneater. You know, we have a dupe of Jacquard, we have a dupe of Hugo Boss, you know, all that kind of stuff. You can simply, in that search bar, this really turned out nice. I love the sunset looking way that does. You know, I really was going for the way the album cover looked. I was thinking about, I have a palm tree mold, and I was kind of thinking about using some soap dough and making some palm trees to put in this soap, but we'll see. But anyway, back to the search bar. You can definitely use the search bar to find any fragrance that you're looking for. So that answers that question. And again, I mean, if you have questions, absolutely feel free to ask. All my social media stuff is in the description box below, and I answer all the comments and anything. If anybody has any questions, always feel free to ask. You can email me, whatever, it doesn't matter. I will always answer it. Okay. Yeah, this is like one of our best-selling men's soaps, Hotel California is. And it smells just, like I said when we were making it, if you were to, sing the first line of the song while smelling the soap, you would absolutely get why we called it that. It's amazing. It's an absolutely amazing scent. And if you remember, I don't know if, everybody's watched all the videos, but in our first video, we talked about my son Christopher and how he is in charge of all the men's soaps. So he is the one that names this. And I'm so excited. We heard from him today. And he's coming home from Afghanistan. His plane is leaving tomorrow. Today is April 13th. Yeah, so he'll be coming home. I'm so excited. He's excited because while he was gone in Afghanistan, his wife had a baby. And he hasn't held his baby yet. So I'm very excited for him. 2, 4, 6, 8. We only got 9 bars out of that. How did we only get 9 bars out of that? Well, because this isn't big enough for a bar, so we're going to have some samples. So, but even the sample bars are pretty. I did that when I cut Amadeus too, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so that is it for this week. I'm glad that you guys are with us, and again, if you like what you see, you can always hit that subscribe button if you're so inclined. And we put out videos every Friday, so I will see you next Friday. Have a good week.